Master of Sass, Firstbourne. They'd been stranded for about a week, as near as Irene could figure. The days were starting to blur together. Zane was trying to build a radio to try and contact someone in Ninjago out of spare parts. Kai was digging through the wreckage. Foil! I found foil! Yes! We have foil! He shouted excitedly, waving it in the air as he ran toward Zane. Zane attached it to the antenna. Okay, let's see if it works, he said. Say we're lucky enough to reach someone in Ninjago. After everything that's happened, is there even a home to go back to? Cole questioned. One way to find out, Kai answered. Here goes nothing. He turned it on, getting only static. And that sounds like nothing, Zane said. Can radio waves even cross between different realms? Irene asked. Ugh, we're never getting home, Kai exclaimed. So it doesn't work. I'm telling you guys, I've been feeling so much better now that I've accepted our situation. This is our new home, Jay said lazily. You don't sound like yourself, Jay, Cole said suspiciously. I'm just saying, you don't have to freak out about it. It could be worse, Jay replied. Worse? Worse? A strange tea lady just marooned us in the realm of Oni and Dragon. A realm, mind you, we know nothing about, with no hope of getting home and no clue as to what else is out there, Kai ranted. Oni and dragons, duh, Jay pointed out. Sure, Jay, we've all seen dragons, but aren't you the least bit concerned about coming across an Oni? I mean, we hardly know anything about them, Cole reminded him. Except that they like to destroy, and Master Wu is part one, Zane added. I'm hungry, Wu called from where he was sitting. He'd grown from a toddler to about an 8-year-old. Sorry, Master, but I thought we told you. We're rationing our food, Cole said. Perhaps there is some useful guidance you could impart on us in this difficult time, Zane suggested. They all looked at Wu hopefully. The little boy looked deep in thought. Master Wu? Irene prompted. I'm hungry, Wu repeated. Jay laughed. Ha, man. You're not freaking out is freaking me out, Kai exclaimed. Kai, baby, it's much easier coping with life's problems when you let go of hope, Jay said. He gestured to Zane next to the radio, which was still broadcasting static. Woohoo! Hey, turn up that music. That's my butter and jam. Yeah! He's totally lost it, Cole said to Irene. Nope, I've totally found it, Jay responded. Still hungry, Wu reminded everyone. We all are, Kai answered crankily. Be patient. He's a growing boy. At his excelled growth rate, we'll have our old master soon enough, Zane said. We're low on food, Master. How about you go out and find some, Kai suggested in a slightly nicer tone. I don't wanna, Wu pouted. Now, Master, don't put off until tomorrow what can be done today, Cole advised. Ha, that's rich. Now we're giving him lessons he taught us, Jay snickered. Wu looked up at Cole. Will you come with me? He asked. Cole nodded. Can Irene come too? Wu asked. Go ask her, Cole said, nodding in her direction. Wu walked over to her, and Cole saw her smile and nod. Okay, you guys fix the radio. We'll go see what food we can scrounge up, he told Zane, Kai, and Jay. Come on, Irene, little master. Why do you call me that? Wu asked as he followed Cole, clinging to Irene's hand. Habit, I guess, Cole replied. Don't know about you guys, but it'll be good to leave the campsite for a couple hours, Irene remarked. She stopped suddenly in her tracks, an odd look on her face. Are you okay? What is it? Cole asked. Nothing, Irene replied, shaking her head. It's nothing. She didn't sound too convinced, but Cole didn't press the issue. They kept walking, the hot sun beating down on them. It feels like we've been walking forever, Wu complained. Yeah, well, ninja never quit, Cole replied. I'm not a ninja, Wu said. Aha, one day you will be, Cole said. See anything edible? Irene asked. No, Wu said. They heard a dragon roaring and followed the sound, seeing a small blue dragon sniffing around a patch of plants that resembled some kind of gourd or melon. Wu hid behind Cole. It's okay. I used to be scared of them too, Cole assured. Yeah, that was so long ago, Irene said, remembering their first encounter with the dragon. Yeah, dragons are our friends, Cole said, slowly approaching the dragon. Hi, little fella. What you eating? Looks delicious, Cole said. The dragon hissed and got into a defensive stance. Oh, it's okay. We just want to share, Cole assured. Cole, you should back away slowly, Irene advised. Why? Cole asked. Irene simply pointed to a bigger dragon flying towards them. It's a lightning dragon! Wu shouted as the three of them ran. I can see that! Cole exclaimed, grabbing onto Irene's hand as she held onto Wu's hand. You said they were our friends, Wu accused. I was wrong! They're mean! Keep running! Cole yelped. They're a lot bigger than I remember, Irene cried, ducking a bolt of lightning. Run! We'll find cover, Cole said. In there! He pointed to a little cave. They all ran in, and Cole raised a slab of stone to block the entrance. That was a learning experience, he remarked. Know what I learned? Don't approach a wild dragon, Cole, Irene said sarcastically. Like you could have done better, Cole teased, fiddling with her ponytails. What is this? Wu asked, gesturing to some pictures smeared on the wall. Irene and Cole examined the pictures. Huh, looks like we're not the only ones in this realm. We need to warn the others, Cole said. Irene just stared at the pictures. She had an odd expression on her face like earlier when they left the others. What do you see? Cole asked. These are important, but I can't figure out why. I feel like I know these people or will know them. You know? She replied. They're close, I think. Not trusting. We'll be careful then. Come on, we should get some food, as much as we can carry, Cole said. He peeked outside, seeing that the dragons were gone. Come on, let's go. They went back to the plant things the dragon had been eating and picked as many as they could carry. Would these be considered melons or gourds? Irene asked. Zane would know. We'll ask him when we get back, Cole replied, and they started walking. After a while, Wu started complaining that he was tired, so Irene made a force field big enough to carry Wu and all the melons/gourds they'd picked. Irene giggled when she saw how cute and happy he was. Sure you can keep that up the whole way? Cole asked. I'll keep it up as long as I can, which is a pretty long time, Cole, Irene said, smiling. I appreciate that you care, but I can take care of myself. You tend to push yourself too far, Irene. Just making sure, Cole said. Okay. I'll drop the force field when I get tired, Irene promised. She kept the force field floating in front of her, Wu giggling the whole time. Cole watched them. Irene was so good with kids, probably due to the fact that she'd spent a lot of time with her younger cousins growing up. At the moment, Wu wasn't much older than the triplets, Alex, Brian, and Cooper. I can feel you staring, Irene said without turning around. Sorry, Cole said, blushing. Please don't turn around and look at me. Are we there yet? Wu asked. Not yet, little fortune cookie. And you should get down. I can't keep the force field up much longer, Irene replied. Oh, Wu complained, getting down. They gathered up the food and continued walking. It was dark and kind of foggy by the time they returned. Guys, hello, we got dinner, Cole called. Some weird vegetables or fruit or something like that. Where's the flying ship? Wu asked. Irene looked around. The remains of the bounty were nowhere to be found. Neither were Kai, Zane, and Jay. That's not a good sign. I don't sense anyone here, she said. Wu dropped the melon/gourds and looked at the ground. Tire tracks. They lead this way, he said. He started following them. Where are you going? Cole called. To find our friends, Wu replied. Let's go, Cole, Irene said, taking his hand and following little Wu.